Hello and welcome to another Sunday request reaction stream. As always, we check out Vtuber, Utaite, Vocaloid, Doujin music, gaming videos. I think that's all the categories top of my head. And as always, if you're watching the VOD, there will be timestamps in the description, in the comments, with the links to all the original videos, of course. As always, if you're interested, you can check out the link to my Discord. This is where you can share videos for me to watch on the stream or in video reaction. The link to my streamelements, a way to donate and to request reaction. Another way is my Patreon. Patreon, basically, it's a monthly support. There's a lot of tiers with different rewards, from like anime to movie reaction to video reaction. I also make a poll every week, so you can vote for what I watch between anime and movies. So yeah, you can decide stuff. And also, the big announcement. Some of you guys may know that like on my last channel I could not have membership. You know, it was like blocked from me from YouTube, but this time, I guess with this channel, I can have membership, which means custom emote for the chat, and you can see a couple of them in the chat right now, right over here. Hello Adrian, hello. So yeah, now you guys can, if you join the membership, you can use some of the emotes, and the reward of the membership are basically otherwise the same as Patreon. You've got the, let me see if I can show you, I don't know if I can show you from my side. Is there a way that I can show you the membership on my side? I think so. Oh yeah, right here. How do I show things? I am confused. Okay, it's a bit confusing looking at this. Well, actually, I know if I go to YouTube Studio, I can show you guys. YouTube Studio, sorry, first time I've ever had membership, so I'm a bit confused. Where is it? Membership. Where's the details? Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay, here we go. So, here's the details for the membership. They allow you to make 3 tiers. So again, I make them with the same price and the same reward as Patreon. So you have the $2.99 tiers, which give you access to 1 reaction every month. You can tell me 1 video every month and I'll check it out for you. As well as all the emoji, of course, and then the loyalty badge. Then you have tier 2, which I put at 10, well, $9.99 I guess. YouTube's really like the 99. 4 videos a month, plus all the emoji, of course, and then the $19.99, which is 8 videos a month, plus all the emoji. Obviously on Patreon I have more choice, but I know a lot of you cannot use Patreon. You've told me many times, so I assume YouTube is a better option. So yeah, again, it's the same price and reward as Patreon, except that you can use emoji. And I put the 4 emoji in the chat right now. You've got the Pekoat, the PPT cry, le Luster, and then the Bankai, I guess I'll call it. So then once you're like a member, you just need to click on the emoji right here. And then you have like the emoji choice at the top like this. So yeah, consider it if you're interested. I definitely would feel like it would be fun to see emoji in the chat. By the way, I can have more emoji when I have more members. So like right now there's only 4 options, but I can add more eventually, so yeah. What I can say is consider things, you know, if you guys are interested. That's the announcement. Otherwise, as far as like other announcement, tomorrow I am doing another Japanese story stream. We're gonna learn about the Nara and Heian period, and then on Tuesday we're doing more of the Edogawa detective, whoever that is, I don't really know. We're watching the 13th movie, and then episode 571 to 574. And for anyone wondering, I have re-uploaded all of my Conan reaction. They are now in a playlist, though I re-uploaded them on a different channel to be safe. They are right here in this playlist. Actually, it's not all of them. There's some VOD missing, but it's everything I was able to save. So take a look. Yeah, take a look if you missed anything. It's a bit of a mess, but I'm doing what I can, you know. Hello, nice to meet you, I think. First time. Hello, welcome to the stream. So yeah, don't know if there's much more things to announce. So let's get into the reaction. What I can say, we have a lot as always. And as always, if you guys want to request a video, you have one free request. You can share the title in the chat. Links don't work. If you want to give me the link, you go to Discord and you go into the channel for Sunday reaction stream. You can share a video there. You can request more than once by super chatting, tipping, or this kind of option. It can be one video up to 10 minutes. It can be songs or clips. All the categories are in the title, but you also have more details in the description. It can be on YouTube, X, bilibili, or niconico, site like that basically. Top of my head, I think that's it. I think that's all the details, yeah. Hello Adam. Hello. So yeah, let's get into you guys' requests. And yeah, once again, take a look at the membership if you're interested. Take a look. So we are starting with so subs. 3SKM, swap bodies in 3D, Sakaki Ness, Kitami Yusei, Kaise, and にじさんじ. War Without Reason by Evan Piercer. I'll open that. Oh, New Love Bite. I'll open that as well for later. This. It's from a game. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, let's start with this clip. 3SKM swap bodies in 3D.
これ俺回線引いたらどうなるの？こうなるのかな？お前がこうなる。いやじゃあ俺の
I don't know their movement enough to know how weird it's gonna look.
せーの。こっち来い。こんなになじむ体は何十年ぶりか。入れ替わりが終わったということで見たいと思います。止めてください。止めてください。
My brain trembles.
置き方が俺じゃねえよもう。何？お前こんな感じだったっけ？どうも、Sakaki Nessです。あ、すごい。よろしく。
Like again, I don't know their 3D movement enough to tell how weird it is, you know.
高貴な気分になったっけ？あ、いえ。高貴だね。ネスのお辞儀といえばこのキレなんだよな。このキレ。はい、大丈夫？さっき。あ、どうも海星です。あ、可愛い。海といえばこのあざと。
That's definitely not case.
いや、もっともっと内まって内まって内まって内まって。海星です。グキグキやんか。ハートハートハートハートハート。これだよ。これが彼の真骨頂なんでやっぱりファンサの鬼だからね。ダメ。海星が 3SKM の妖精枠といえば彼ですからやっぱ海星。すげえんだよ。年齢不詳秘密だよ海星です。あ、いいね。ブルブルですね。ブルブルさせていただきます。シャオリーすんなって。まあお前がシャオリー。
I don't know like how hard it is to do in real life. I never know what level of equipment they have. I mean, I know they're wearing like some kind of green suit, right? Probably. But then how do they switch body? Like, what is the thing that makes them control a body? That's my question. We don't know enough about the behind the scene. Come by the way to the membership.
もう本当に痛い。泣いちゃうのか。もうキタミンとカイカイててこれもう本当にもうやだ。立つな。
Kaise, I can tell it's not I move.
すぐに座れ。早くやるんだ。俺はここで勝って体を取り戻す。来た熱い戦いが。かかってこい海星。お前と勝負だ。もう本当にもうさ。私座れ黙って。すぐこう言うな。今すぐ座るんだ。いいか。今すぐ座れ黙るんだお前は。カイのプライドが許さないように座れ。下がるんじゃねえぞ。フォイ。叩いてかぶってじゃんけんポン。雑魚だぜこいつ。すごい。カイお前反射神経がいつもの体よりも。なんだこの体。こんな馴染むのは何十年ぶりか。友愛に親愛に愛に。
Why the Betel Gus? We're fans, so I don't get it. What's the connection between him and Betel Gus?
妖精ちゃん負け最長負け最長負け最長負け最長大丈夫大丈夫海外大丈夫ややこれお前戻ったら覚えておけよこいつ許さないぜ絶対許さないこいつをいいなみんな覚えていてくれ大丈夫ねんねこいつを許さないぜ大丈夫やめろお前行くぞ叩いてかぶってじゃんけんポンおおザコが
Rock, paper, scissors, and he gets smacked on the head.
中身改正じゃあ読んでみましょうはーいどうですか
Vraiment pas beau king.
おじいちゃんなんかすごい若い うわきたこんな
ブルブルマシンはどこなんでしょう。
あれ北見ってこんな動きしてたっけ？
さあじゃあブルブルマシンに乗ろうかな。
ブルブルバス乗ってくださいおじいちゃん大丈夫これ？
北見雄星です。よろしくみんな。パワーを感じるねこっちの体は。すごいパワー感じる。
やっぱそりゃそうだよね。
持たない体が頼む。
わいい綺麗。
Karate Punch.
俺のトイレが持つ間に。
あーすごい綺麗。
Avec la grille of Karate.
最高のスクショをお
I
届
went
け
to
する。
Blend Belt.
オーディオ
Alors, je suis un bon ici.
始まります
っていうのかこのパワーのあふれる体に。
正直慣れないぜこの身長に。
北見雄星絶対勝つからよ。
あとわしは朝活をあんなにできる自信がないからな。戻してくれ早く。
ああ
叩いてかぶってじゃんけんぽん。
Damn.
今の一本やね。
あるかい。
北見雄星の中身の海星が一本。
欲しいな。やられた。やるじゃない。あファーストしてる。ありがとう俺の分までいっぱいしといてくれ。いくぞ。
勝負だ。
せーの叩いてかぶってじゃんけんぽん。
引き剥がされるかと思った。
ケイとパワー担当だから。
オッケーとパートでおい。
そんなのせんけどな。
Very good visuals. Fuck avec the pose actually kind of shitty, man.
あいこでしょ。あい
It
こ
kind
でし
of
ょ。
works.
ネス。やばい。裏ボス倒した。ごめんネス。大丈夫か。
お前ルール違反だ。負けを認めろ。
俺の負けだ。大丈夫。
戻るぜ。
俺の頭がそうちわれたぜ。
かわいそうに。
ごめん。
お前こんなお前いい子がお前。
お前さよりによって一番いい手だ。
振りかぶりすぎたわ。
そして僕のターンなんで残念ながらみんなこの体とおさらばだ。
なるほど。
また次のこの体でお会いしましょう。
おいさっきお前ビョコぶつけてくれたなお前。
違うんだ。
さっき飯おごれよお前後で。
かいお前。
ほんまに。
あんまりだぜかい。大丈夫か頭。大丈夫。
ちょっとさすがにこれを見たら俺はもう許せたらおれなくなったわ。
This is such a good design, though. Reminds me of like Lee from Arc Knights. I'm sure I said that before.
急についにこれが。
One of the furry characters.
ナイスバーバー。
なんか続けて。お前それクールガイじゃなくてお前ただの態度悪いやつや。続けて。
Yeah.
Do you understand? 続けて。
これぶつけていいかな。
Okay.
No。
榊ネス、お前の体はもらうぞ。
余興を見せてもらおうか。
チェンジだ。
これは大丈夫？お前にとって逆に困るんじゃないか。でも久しぶりに戻ってきたわよもう海外。
よかったよかった。
最高の体だ。
どうだいそのボディたちは。
この体はまあなんて言えばいいか、そう例えるのであればハーブティーのようなそんな素晴らしいフレッシュな
What does
体
the
を
ribbon
感じますね。
mean?
あら素敵。
解説は。
Can you watch more of Jerry's later? I mean, I do one request per person on the stream, but you can always come back next Sunday. Every Sunday you can do the
お花
request.
さんたちにはそれぞれの良さがある。
So yeah, I can do more.
先ほこれ裏は。
ただねクールガイ。クールガイか。はいじゃあ
運命というのはいつでも自分で決めれるわけではない。
早くこいつのターン回した
らお
よ。
前にこめてるじゃない声ほらこれ。
やめろ。やめろ。
その一歩を踏み出すかどうかは自分次第。
おい6だこれ。おいいけてるか。
2、3、4、5、6。うわ
It's like a Sudoku, I guess.
海外頑張ったよ。海外頑張ったね。海
Looks weird.
本当に楽しんでる最後大会を。
マジで自分ができない動きばっかやってるから怖いわ。
足元俺足元これ見てこの内股。
見せてほしい見てほらほら
It looks painful, like.
この振る舞い。
Broad leg, I think you got
なんか
it.
ちょっとエレガントさに欠けるな。でもやっぱりお前ってエレガン
Like
ト。
Karen characters.
エレガントだ。
そうなんだ。
戻るよネス君。
戻るか。
体が戻れてます。
それ俺は何度一人。
Pretty fun to watch, though. I kind of like this, yeah. Yeah. Obviously, like, you know, I don't really know those guys enough in terms of their 3D movements to really tell how weird it feels, you know. But watching VTuber that you know a lot when this happens, when someone takes their body, is really like, you can tell right away from the way they carry themselves, right? Yeah. This is pretty funny. Good clip, though. Good one. Next, we have Ray from Super Kaguya Ime, well, technically from Bumper Chicken, with Miku back in the day, right? But there's a cover version in Super Kaguya Ime, which is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's a great movie. Watch it if you like Yuri. If you like classic tale reimagined, it's pretty good. And yeah, this is Shirayuki Ina and Akane Rize. Akane Rize. Fair enough. I'm sure she has some reason. Okay, this should be fun. Yeah. Ah man, I really want to rewatch that movie. It was such a good time. Check out my reaction. Beautiful singing. I do like the remix. Can't beat the original, but it's a good version. It's nice to hear like Yusei in a more like normal level of singing. Obviously we always check out like her craziest, most epic singing moment, but you know, a more straightforward, beautiful, emotional song like this is kind of nice sometimes. It's a bit of a contrast from everything else. Also, Yuri Saikyo. He's decided. I'm watching that movie later. Pretty good advice to Shirayuki Ina. Really fits the style of a Wilson song. I'm just feeling the emotions. I can't say more with a spoiler, but if you've seen the movie, you know. Listening to it like this though, it really doesn't feel like a bump of chicken song anymore, right? Maybe in the good feelings, but in terms of like the music style, yeah, it's really so challenged. Bachi bachi. Beautiful color and just the right emotion for this one. Yeah, that was nice. Still live are really, dominating the Sunday stream these days. I mean, we really check out a lot of Still live. And I can't complain. This is amazing. Beautiful color. Says love this song. Okay, very nice. Next we have Kakyoin from something. I think she's from like the Girl Revolution project of Ken Tsubaki. This doesn't want to translate though, but yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I know we have checked her out before, but it's been a minute, so I don't remember too much. And I am not going to make a JoJo joke. I am not going to. But I am about to, but I won't. Okay. So yeah, this is a cover of Longing, Sadness and Strength. Wait. Oh, Tetsuya Komuro. I don't know if I can check this out. I think... As I always say, the problem is that, the old channel is gone, so like, it's hard to remember, but I think I've had a reaction to this artist blog before. Maybe. You know what, since I'm not sure, I'm not gonna risk it. As I said, like, I feel bad, but I really have to be more, like, even more careful than before. I mean, I lost my 5 years old channel, so I'm just gonna, like, anytime I have a doubt about something, I'm just not gonna risk it. I really don't want any copyright strike or anything, so yeah, if you have a replacement, don't hesitate, sorry. It might be okay, but I feel like I have a doubt. So tell me if you have something else. But yeah, next we have Pontone from niじさんじ, and this is Cinema. Oh wow, I haven't heard Cinema in a while, from Ayase, yeah. Oh, Ilonobik, how are you doing? Amazing Digital Circus, nope. I have not watched that. I've heard the name. Here we go.
誰もが突然に始まったでたらめなシナリオの上でそれは映画のようなまるで映画のようなどこにでもあるストーリー間違いだらけの道のりだ丸つけられるのはいくつだ何が良くないのかどこが良くないのかそこまで教えてくれよ明け方の妄想基調の逃避行と勘違いの英雄ごっこもう渋滞してんだどうしようもこうしようもないよなこんなはずじゃなかったよなってどんなはずだったんだよなって思えば
I forgot her voice was this cool. The stage is so good. You think I should react to it? I did not remember Pontone sounded this cool. Okay. Man. And then not another voice. Sounds great. I also forgot how good this song is. Just very catchy. As I like to say, I wish you'd do ASMR with a voice like this.
誰かを演じるのそんな
He used to be like to stay in the art.
まだことじゃないない終わりじゃないから向いてないないなら書き換えてしまえよほら大体いつもいつでもきっと主役は僕だけだろいつの日かバイバイ終わりは来るから
The coolness is just awesome up there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, there's so many damn Vtubers, so many damn にじさんじ members, right? Some we check out a lot for a bit, and then, you know, the people who used to request them a lot just disappear. That's kind of the life of reaction channel, right? And so we used to check them out all the time, and then after that, you know, for like a long time we don't check them out. So like when we check them out again after a long time, it's like a reminder of like how fun they are, yeah. Just being curious, you're not streaming games anymore. The only game I've been streaming in the last couple months has been Umamusume. I do plan to try some of the new big gacha coming out maybe, but like normal game, not really, yeah. I've been getting back into playing real games though, you know, like real finished games. I played like Guzeno Gears, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth recently, and right now I got into Mountain Blade Bannerlord. I've kind of been cured a little bit of you know, cured a little bit of like the gacha curse, I guess. I'm back to playing real games, you know. If you like music, why not try music game? I mean, I've tried many before. I'm just not really someone who enjoyed the rhythm game gameplay. I love rhythm game songs, but the gameplay, yeah. Like the most I played was Project Sekai. I used to stream it like 4 years ago, but I'm not crazy about like, you know, rhythm game gameplay, yeah. Sorry. Not too much my thing. Here's a link. Great cover. Great cover. I really enjoyed that one. Next, we have someone にじさんじ Umise Yotsua. And this is a cover of Life is a Conquest Dame di Nero. Oh, a song by Sumire Uesaka. The best actress. Okay. Interesting. That's some energy. Very serious song, yeah, for sure. Nice switch of voice. Magical Gram. Alors en même temps c'est lui ça, no break. Actually a cool part. Damn. so many style. Hello Clément, good. How about you? Dame yo. So much energy. Really fine. Gasoline. This is pure fun, no? I love the variety of art as well. It's been expensive video. Dresses are very versatile. It's like a life anthem, I guess. Okay. Give me something. Whew. Talk about an intense song that was like non-stop. So many styles, so much variety. I mean, damn, I like it. I like it. It does really feel like the most cevio song, though. That's for sure. Just crazy over the top, and yeah, a lot of fun. I would say a bundle of fun. Good one, good one, good one. I enjoyed this a lot. Okay, well, nice one. Next, we have some Sukuya Kana, にじさんじ as well. Oh, misclick. Refresh, please. And this is a cover of Waiting Anchors. Oh, Nanoshi Orchestra. Interesting. Okay. Oh, this one. Yes. Beautiful art. Always love a voice. Just a very sharp voice, you know? It really grabs you. La guitare, pique. I need to listen to more Nanoshi Orchestra. It's such a good voice. raise very pitch. And the constant like build up of the pitch sounds great. There's just something so sharp about both the high pitch and the guitar's high pitch. Awesome. Man, that's great. That's great. Just, yeah, banger cover. I mean, you know, there's a lot of great singer in Nisanji, and I guess Kana is maybe not at the absolute top, right? But she definitely is up there. I mean, she's always been kind of underrated, and that is such a great cover. Seriously. Always a fan. Such an amazing cover. Yeah, underrated. But I guess with a company of like 200 Vtubers, you know, it do be like that. It's easy to be overshadowed. Next we have Music Peer, VIP, something I can't translate. Enjoy, VIP Enjoy, feat. Athena, VIP, Kombu, Star Boundary, Lime, Are, Oshiko. I think it's basically all the isotope voice bank of Virtual Beach Feminine, basically. So it's fully like, you know, not the real voice, basically. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I can't do this. No modification allowed, distribution and sale prohibited. I'm guessing a reaction counts as distribution, so sorry. I can't do it. Can't risk it. That's a shame. Could have been interesting. Next we have Sana. I Like Myself, covered by Sana. Oh, it's an Oniwork song, okay. Oh, it's also for Super Kaguya-hime. Okay. Yeah. I guess we're gonna see a lot of covers of stuff from Super Kaguya-hime because it's really popular. I mean, seems like more and more VTubers are reacting to the movie. It's really, really popular, yeah. For good reason, obviously. Oh, isn't she nice? She is a classic VTuber. That's cute, she doing the dance. I like that. I want to rewatch the movie right now and the streamer rewatch the movie. Just very moish, this cover. This is the outfit I recognize her the most with, yeah. Maybe first one was like her best outfit. That very kusugeki smile. The face looks crazy. I actually kind of like this style of that pixelated skirts, you know, it's a cool design. Cool idea. Kind of original. Very, very cute. Seriously. That was cute. Okay. I mean, I enjoy Sana's voice, so yeah. And anything super heavy anime, I'm going to obviously be really into. What did I do? Here we go. Great fun. Super cute cover, seriously. Super cute cover. Okay, real quick before we move on to the next one, I'll remind you guys that I have launched membership. Yes, on this channel I can have membership. And if you join, you can use some of the emotes. Here is the 4 emotes that are available right now. Though the main reward for membership is the same as on the Patreon, basically. Reaction video request. The lowest tier is 1 reaction, the second one is 4 reaction, and the other one is 8 reaction every month. For video reaction, of course. But on top of that, you can have some of the emote in the chat right now, so consider it. Take a look if you can, if you want, obviously. Okay. Next we have Nekotatsuna and I guess some Nazuna, and this is Popping Candy Fever. It's a song by Kinoshita, Vocaloid producer ISM. Let us check it out. More moe, I guess, and today is a lot of moe, it seems. I won't complain. Hello, Creep. And the art is too moe. The cuteness is to the max. I love this skin shine. That's nice Sakaki Ness doesn't come out when it's a cute song like this.
めく空をなぞったらほんのちょっと寂しくなるねそれじゃあ景色も
Way too cute. I love the ears dancing.
お腹の合図が聞こえたらそれじゃあみんな準備はポポポポピカピピバシュワシュワパチパチなんですシャルウィータなんなんちゃってフィーバー夢見た時はわしわしおでやかさそれよよよピカジグレースこっち向けてきたにハニアプチシャルにそうなんてかっていいとお待ちはミクしてもっともっと楽しんじゃって
Feels a bit like Nyan Cats, you know? The pace, the speed, the cuteness. Less annoying, obviously. Po, I like that. Vespo moi. Seriously, what else can you want? Just ultra cute. I mean, I love the pace of the song. I love the feeling of it. It's just ultra cute. Yeah. Good one. I mean, Nazuna, Tsuna. What else would you expect? Just pure moi. Seriously. Pure moi. Next we have, Yona Yona Dance, okay. I can't do that. Yona Yona Dance, I think, is one of the songs that get blocked. Who's the artist again? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this song is Yabai, sorry. I won't risk it. Even though I see Aokun and I'm sad then that I can't check it out. Oh, you've got something free. I'll take it. As always, I keep saying it, but again, I'm gonna be even more careful than ever right now. So as always, don't take it personally. If I don't do your request, just, give me another one and I will take a look. As always, all I can say, though obviously when I say that, the problem is that, I know that a lot of my audience doesn't, either they don't understand English, or they just don't watch the stream, right? Like a lot of people don't come to the stream, they just come to the vote for like what they requested. And so, sometimes I really worry that they might just think that I skip their stuff because I hate them or something. I do what I can. Next we tried singing only our favorite part, each based on telepathy, and there is what happened. Medium production. And we have Otonoselako, Yuragi Yura, Koamari Koma, and Ne Mukumo Tsukari. I think it's one of those challenge things where, like, someone starts singing, and then when they stop, someone has to take over from that part, I guess. Yeah. Requests are free, I mean, of course. It would be no streams if I did like only paid requests. I'd just be sitting here in silence for like 3 hours. Tato song. Just more movie. It's the day of movie, it seems. So much cuteness.
たい結局みんな自己中心あったかいおせっかいだって中心人生とかいう遊戯にひたけたいだけそんなことない見たことない景色がそこにあるの
C'est des bêtes.
からの導き信じてたどるだけ返してよ返してよ降りかかる雨 Hurry now Hurry now ごめんねもういらないの
Was it sad now? I don't want sad. 'That's better. Was that an Ado impression? She tried.
オタクくん見てる？今から君の大事な人と誕生日ケーキ作っちゃいます。誕生日おめでとう。
Happy birthday, yeah? Okay. Okay. I feel like we're missing some context, but it do be like that sometimes. Pretty fun. I mean, what can I say? Pretty fun. Pretty cute too. Is it what I'm gonna say today? Just more cute, more cute. I mean, that's mostly what we've got so far, you know. This is fun. This is fun. Good one. Kawaii, yes. I need to know how to say cute in every language. This is what I need to do. I need a list of how to say cute in every language. How to say cute in every language. So I can finish with a different thing every time. Let's see. I can't read some of those. Cute in French. Mignon. Mignon. Statig. Skatig in Dutch. I'll say that next. I'll say that next. Next we have some niconico. I think one of the recent members of にじさんじ. And it's a Mrs. Green Apple cover. Que sera sera. Love it. Good voice, good voice. You guys know how much I love Mrs. Green Apple covers. Good voice, good voice. In my head, I'm kind of like unfairly comparing to someone else, right? There's someone who's kind of the queen of Mrs. Green Apple cover in にじさんじ, Tamano Inanna, right? We've checked out many of her covers of Mrs. Green Apple, and you know, she's on a different level with those, so I should try to not compare, but you know, on its own, this is nice. Okay. I need to be subscribed to Mrs. Green Apple. I guess I'm not sad anymore with this new channel.
しい悲劇の図鑑私ってそう仕方ないほど自分よがり
Such a good song, I mean, seriously.
バイバさなき愛の日々よの願うは初めからベイベ大人になんかなるもんじゃないぞ堕落空
Sharp, that was nice.
誰のせいかでなったって負けない強さ持ちたいそんなオーライオーライ乗り切ってけせらせら今日も言い聞かせるオーバーこんの矢が抜けないでもオーライオーライ止まらないでよだから今日はちょっとだけご褒美を笑える
Really far, as well.
日は来るから私を愛せるのは私だけ生まれ変わるならまた私だねバイバイとんじゃないの日々はバイ奇跡な次からベイベ大人になんかなるもんじゃないけどセラセラバイバイからこつわり日々はバイ明日も次からベイベ大人になんかなるもんじゃないけどセラセラなるようになるのセラセラ
Nice. Very good cover. I mean, yeah, Kesela is always such a good time, right? Huh? The whole message of, I still want to be myself even if I was reborn and stuff like that, It's all so positive and so happy. Maybe too much sometimes, but sometimes it's just the perfect energy for lifting your spirits, I guess. So very good cover. I mean, she's got the spirit, the happy vibe of the song. Very happy cover. I enjoyed that. Oh, no, I need an exclamation point. That's the wrong one right here. Next we have Anarchy Road by Chromatic 5 Legendary Hard Demon Geometry Dash 2.2 by Curti Judy. Alright, let's see some craziness. Okay, less insane than last time. I haven't forgotten last time. I can actually see what's going on, which I enjoy. Gros son. Pretty cool. Really begin level 2 and it's survive, huh? It's like a ship traversing a world that's falling apart and reality is breaking, I guess. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty short too. Yeah. But I like it. I quite like it. Okay. Good music. Visually impressive level. As always, I don't know if I can really add much to that. Just very nice. Very nice level. And song. I don't know if the person made the song or if they just take a song and use it for the level, right? Both are possible, yeah. Next we have Ayafubumio, which I don't know if I can do on stream. I think they're like under a label, right? Wonder how people even play this. I can barely process what I'm looking at here. I still have never tried the game, so I still have no idea how it plays. It's not as clear as like a normal rhythm game where, you know, just hit the note when it's on the line. This one I don't really understand. Maybe eventually. I'm gonna pass to be safe because I think one time I did a video reaction to another song. That was a long time ago and it got blocked. But then I think I did others that were okay. But yeah, not risking it as always, even though I'm sure this is great. I actually really like the traditional Japanese style that they have for the Ayafubumiyo song. It's definitely pretty great, but better be safe than sorry, as always. Next we have some KMNZ, and this is, oh, okay, I have to skip this one too. Real music definitely get blocked, like, that I'm absolutely sure. That's why I never react to Real, because our music is an instant block for some reason. It's a shame. I'll pass. This should be okay. It's a clip by Shido Ilika, and this is Dilo, New and Old Ice Watch Party. So yeah, I'm basically done reacting to Newtown. So if you guys want to request any clips from Newtown that I did not react to in a dedicated stream, you can now. That's okay. Newtown was fun, but I just feel like, you know, the hype for this Newtown wasn't too big. I think maybe again, like, on one side I understand the strategy of, you know, having so many new people, and clearly it was great because so many new VTubers got boosted and got like 100,000 subs, but I do think that it kind of, you know, takes a lot of hype away from not having so much of the classic big VTubers interacting with each other. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping that the next Mad Town will be a little bit, you know, a little bit bigger, yeah. Do you know any that don't get blocked? This is why I mainly request Vocaloid. I mean, there's a ton, right? There's still like, you know, so much more that doesn't get blocked compared to what get blocked, right? Yeah. Like, on one side I won't say it's not that bad. We're just kind of unlucky this stream, but there's some streams where like I don't have to say no to anything. You know, it really depends. Like most VTuber and Utaite stuff is okay, like most of it. It just depends on like, you know, if it's a cover of like a big artist that I know get blocked, like One OK Rock for example, King Gnu for example, like I know that's bad, but you know, majority of everything else tends to be okay, yeah, for the most part. For the most part.
落ちたくね
パルクール
か画面
でかくね画面何これ
HP がや
おー落ちた落ちた落ちた落ちた落ちた落ちた
でっかい HP バー
ちょっと7250の下来てもらえますか？
笑ってる
ヘリヘリ呼んでる
まさか。
あと画面
まさか。
まさかねまさかだよ
まさか。
Écoutez en œuvre, vous dit Ali, but she fait
ファ
d'armes.
ストグリーン飲むんだ俺やっぱギリギリって教えてるから
マジギリなんだ
うん
あだから飯食ってないのかな
飲んだ。
みんな飲んでたよ
あれ不安になってる
オケポポ。
Oh yeah, she's the Popo girl. That's right.
なんでそこで使うんだ
ご飯分かんないって。
面白い
パストグリ飲んでからって言ったよね、ひかちゃん先生。切れるよ。
切れてるもう切れてるもう切れてる
飲んでからご飯食べれって先生言ったよね。切れるじゃん。
コメントしに行こう
言ったよね
落ち着いてって言ってこ
ひかちゃん先生。
あとトランプなんかパトカーの音する
言ったよね。
なんでわかんないの
う何回も言ってるじゃん
了解
Who's the feeling?
言ったよね先生。
先生始まった
先
先生
生
来たよ
言ったよねひかちゃん先
開いたシャッ
生。言っ
ターみんな
たよね。
言ったらしい何か
これ本当に言ったの
Just talking to yourself
言
now.
ったよね。
ちょっと前に飯は
どうのこうのって言ってたのかな。
第4ね。
てか待って HP バー
Yeah, why is it so big?
今
それがすぎて今。じゃあそのぐらいさっきやった。
ございます。
あごめんなさいもうやったんだ
やった。
もうやったんですねマップってか
あでも僕もマップこれぐらい。
HP バーでかすぎて気づかなかったマップでか
アリポポございま
でかく
す。
してよ俺も。
マップでかくしな。
It's like old people, you know, like they use the super zoomed in UI for like Windows, right? And so like one line of text is basically you know, so zoomed in that it's like over the full screen like this just for like one sentence.
だよ。いやだからしなよ。できるんだからしなよ。
先生。
先生言ったよね。でかくしなって。
引っ張り屋上の人の近くに持ってく打ち込みしてもらうんよ
HP バーでっか。
Again,
戻ってきた
stop farming the same reaction.
ちっちゃいんだ。
そうそう低めで飛ぶの偉いよねこの低めで飛んで
当たってる当たってる当たってる。
当たってる。
めっちゃいいよ低めで取ってるのいいこれでアタックできないよ警察入りは
めっちゃ当たってるめっちゃ当た
She
って
did
る。
say she was confident in her aim in some
ヘリ
clip.
めっちゃ当たってるわ。
ヘリめっちゃ当たってる
下行ったヘリ。
やっとテープ
爆発させろ爆発させろ。
そうじゃんヘリ見れる。これ炎上がってる。炎上がってる。炎上がってる。ファイヤーアップ。
なんで英語圏の人？炎上がってるファイヤーアップって言ってんの？
I mean, she's right. Fire up into the sky.
何があったんだ？
誰向けに伝えたんだろう今。
シャガさんが教えたからファイヤーアップ
ヘリ1台だと思う。
俺だけは教えてないテンポ
どうする？金持ち視点にするかどうするか。
金持ち視点にしたっていい
お来た来た来た来た。
おナイスナイス。
So they're watching it live, huh?
ポポ回復するんだ。
体力が怖い
見つかってないならいけるんじゃないか
減って。ないこれ
I guess basically they taught the new members and now they're watching them do a nice song.
出血じゃない大丈夫
本当だ減ってるわ。
That's what I'm getting.
気づいて気づいて気づいて。
出血してる
追われてなかったら逃げてもいいんですっけ。
どうだった
ポポ出血に気づいて。
やばい出血してる。ポポ
気づいて。
ポポ気づいて。
出血してる。
ポポワースト。
The bike's sitting.
やばいこれ指示込めの気持ちめっちゃわかる
やばいポポ。でも先生
いやでもすごい勢いで落ちたらワンチャン
確かにずり落ちて。やばい。
今俺たちの
4、3、2、1。やばい。
止まっちゃった。
Too late. Too late.
じゃあ赤色早く赤色にして
行っちゃって
ね
お父さん赤色にして
Switch the channel.
お父
お父さん。
もういいからうるせえなお父さん始まっちゃう
ダメだったかいちょっとやめとこうか結局。
これ草むらに書かれてる5025近くの。
タイマーだ時間待ってんだ
39分まで耐えらしい。39分まで耐えらしい。
39分になったら逃げるね。
安牌あ偉いちゃんと待つ偉いよ
いいね
やばい
リうろちょろ
まだよ39分だよ。待って39分まで待ってそこまで来たなら。
もう入っちゃう
リカクだ。
So they won. Okay.
おめでとう
持ってるわ。ここだ金持ち。
やったー。
ちゃんと
後ろで。
All guys.
避けれんのマジでこれマジ
So
で
this is like the practice where they messed up, I assume. I'm just saying.
かっこよ。どうやローリングで言ってんだ。かっこえ。これそうだね。うわ釈迦さん。釈迦に。
Yep, it's the kind of
飯が
数多すぎるね。
23の人ね、まだだいぶ東側いる。
釈迦に何でもできるな、できるからな。やばい。兄貴。
do your best, Coco.
わかるよ。気持ちいい。
これサーマルに圧かける感じでいい
It's an imita, like the bike technique. Or getting the bike inside the ice.
イブライムさん、いやむずいっすよね。むずい、絶対むずいこれ。マジでむずい。おー、うまっ。うわー、かっけー。
逃げた瞬間どうだった？
あ、じゃあ俺出る一回出るね。
今出たよ。
シャガリーなんか色が出た。ここまで来れたのすごい。あの秘密の場所か。
ねだだ。うん。
頑張れ頑張れ。
これやってたんだ。
これで来れるんだ。
すっご
すげえなここまで。
あ、ヘル。
Le giant hélicoptère attaque.
マンタ先生この辺。
確かにマンタ先
また先生だねこれ。
先生マジか。真ん中切ろうったんだ。
報告が冷静。
Does Manta Sensei ever draw manga? Like, this guy is in every VTuber collab.
いやでもいる
ユニオン方向に向かってる。
I forget which manga he does. I think it was the My Short Senpai manga. Yabe.
まだある。やばい。
That's the bike.
逃げるパパ。
ヘリが大丈夫だから大丈夫。僕は大丈夫。
これ払うわ。
やばい。これ誰？ああ、いやもうは劇場版？
Nice save.
映画やん。緑さんじゃないこれ。
緑さん。
髪緑だから。
あれ終えるんだ。今競輪場の前をもう一回パシの方向に行ってる。
まあ。うわ、
Oh, damn.
ちょっと変よ。
Physics, not even once. I wonder how the physics of 6 will be. I mean, the physics between like San Andreas, GTA 4 and 5 have really changed a lot, right? So I wonder if like 6 will be still with the what do they call it again? Euphoria, the Euphoria engine of physics, which they've had since 4, you know. But like the physics for cars have been really different in 5, and then I guess pretty different in Red Dead 2. So I wonder how the physics will be in 6.
ストレスやばい。
乗った。ヘル乗った。余裕で5分経ってる。
でもこれ5025連れてくよその。
Crazy escape, I mean, bike, car, and then helicopter.
一瞬どっか迂回できる？
どっちなのこれ？
今ブレキルしようとしてるから。
されてる。これブレキル狙ってる。
真上に。怖いよこれ。
警察も攻められないんだあれ。ね。
そうだよね。
まずいんだろうな多分ね。
出られないんだ。
了解。
あそこまで行って帰るんだ。すごい。
ね。
僕バイクです。
脳みそがパンパンや。
いや本当に。
ヘリ乗ってる時ヘリの耐久値がちゃんとあって降りると半分に下がるらしいから。
そういうの。
前って言ってたからそれなんだろうな。
完全に安全じゃないかな。
もうすぐ船着き。後ろヘリ1台ついてきてる。
熱い。
Quite the chase.
絶対間に合うこれ。
なんか下にいるわ。クザさんか？ナイス。
これでいい。
Okay. Seems fun. It's just kind of operational.
やば連携やば。えぐいな。何？はあやんか。映画ですやん。
手やち。
俺たちの兄貴かっこいいな。
かっこよすぎ。かっこいいやっぱり。
理覚だ。
Fun stuff. Very fun stuff. I mean, as always, you know, as much as I enjoy the goofing around clips in the GTA VTuber stuff, I do really enjoy the heist and the police versus gang confrontation and stuff like that. I think the planning, the strategy and all that, and it is a lot of fun to watch, yeah. Really a lot of fun to watch, so that was good. Very fun clip. Definitely some good stuff. Okay. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Next we get some Lun Lun, and this is from a 3D live that just happened. Oh yeah, I guess there was no 3D before. Is this like 3D debut? I don't know. And then this timestamp. 1.2 by Amazarashi. Time for Absolute Moi. So cute. Un de ces mêmes chansons, all I can think is cute. Squid shit. Agreed. The spin. They need to make a magical girl anime. London is like the creature giving power.
悲観とは未来にするものです。そう考えると悲観してるだけマシだと思いませんか。どうにかなるさという言葉は他人ではなく自分に使うものです。他人に期待する人には他人は無情に見えるものです。勝手にしてくれ。季節外れの海水浴場にて寄せては返す過去と未来、出会いと別れ、光と影、そんなものと遠く離れてただ息をしてたいだけなのに涙がこぼれそうになる。
The emotion are coming through though. It's not just cute. Good emotion. This voice really could cure and kill anybody with cuteness. Seriously. It's speaking. Again, I know it's supposed to be a bit sad, but like, all I feel is just the pure buzz of moe, the sweetness and the diabetes coming on. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling.
きっとこれから先何度も失敗して
I'll pause here before I cry. Gonna go on a sad monologue, I guess. Amazing. I mean, just too cute. And yeah, I think this is a 3D debut, so congrats on the 3D debut and beautiful. Yeah. Wow. So cute. Really became the cutest VTuber, I mean. Before I would never like make that choice, but now yeah, I mean, I am making that choice. Cutest VTuber, confirmed. Very much confirmed. Okay, that was great. Next we have someone called Ibuki. I don't have the timestamp. 1:23:45. 1:23:45 is adult. Oh, Kanzaki Yuri cover. Okay. Girls Won't Cry. Oh, there's gonna be more bound in the universe. Interesting. Another new bound will be revealed next week. I guess they kind of have to, even though I don't know if it's a good idea, right? From what I've read, at this point they've already lost 2 members of the Ojong band. But, you know, without an anime to back it up, I don't know if it's a great idea. I mean, I understand they want to try to capitalize on the franchise, but it's like, I don't really know if it's gonna work out, yeah? Like, everybody fell in love with Togenashi Togari, and, you know, the group is kind of like, already kind of falling apart, so it's like, the universe could expand, but, you know, without an anime to like make you care about the band, even if the music is good, I don't know if they're gonna do very well, yeah? Yeah, I mean, still good news, but yeah, I don't know if I'm too optimistic, unfortunately. So yeah, Ibuki, let's go, from Revival Production. Not familiar, actually. Deep voice singer, okay. Awesome. Again, that's right, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, they came back. I see.
少しばかりの筋肉と肩幅も少しついたらしい。部屋の隅に転がる靴下、その隣で異臭を出すゴミ袋。あの頃は本当にごめん、そう言ってくれた昔のやつら。あの時裏切ったのはあいつじゃなくて俺だったじゃないか。なのになかったことにして、なあ元気かって何言ってんだよ。癒えてない傷に蓋ができるほど俺は大人にはなっちゃいない。俺は偏屈な人間なのに上司はいつでも飯をおごった。うまそうに飯を食う俺を上司はいつだって可愛がった。恩返しをしたい、そう思う時に限って手遅れだ。恩を売るだけ売りつけて一体何で愛を伝えりゃいい。
Kanzaki Yuri.
ものすべてが許せない夢よ早く覚めろ。大人になって分かったことなんて単純だ。夏は暑くて冬は寒いこと、妄想だって思った。この感情のすべてに名前があるということ。
Cool voice though, I mean, you guys know how much I love deep voice, you know? She's not too deep, but a good amount. And great design as well.
そんなことより明日の飯どうしよう。感受性なんてもの捨て去って今は今に死に物狂い。休みは一人で風俗行って安い居酒屋で炊くほど飲んで会社でできた仲間と下ネタ言い合う1週間。ある時突然涙が出てきて一歩も前に歩けなくて、誰もが俺を心配して慰めてくれて、なんて俺は幸せ者だ。幸せ者だ。だから早く夢から覚めろ。立ち止まる勇気を を認めない自分が心底嫌いだ。大人になって分かったことなんて単純だ。夢は叶うこと、努力は報われること、一人は寂しいこと、二人は気まずいこと、人間は難しいこと。
Where's the emotion? Sakaki these songs.
やっぱりそうだよな。もう二度と子供には戻れないんだ。大人たちが犯罪を起こす理由がやっと分かったよ。苦しくて寂しい夜は誰にだってあるよ。あの頃は本当にごめん。そう言ってくれた昔の奴ら、あの時裏切ったのはあいつじゃなくて俺だったじゃないか。でも嬉しいよ。だって俺はずっとあいつを気にしてた。大人になるまでずっと、子供のままでずっと、シワができるまでずっと、髪が傷むまでずっと、肌が荒れるまでずっと、息が切れるほどずっと。時間が全てを解決するって実際ある話なんだな。俺は大人なんだ。だから言うよ、ごめんなさい。会いたかったよ。
The feels, the feels.
大人になって分かったことなんて単純だ。人は醜くて人は優しいこと、心の奥に眠る塔が剥がれ
Everything will be okay.
何も変わらない。
Great username right now. I am feeling it.
大人になって分かったんだ。二度とは戻れないんだ。
Great cover. I like her voice a lot, yeah. I like her voice a lot. That was great. That was great. I'm sold on Ibuki. I mean, it's possible we checked her out before, I can't remember. Obviously, as I said, I'm gonna be confused a lot since I'm not subscribed to the 5,000 channel I was before. And sometimes it's hard to remember people we've checked out before, you know, out of the thousands we checked out. But yeah, I'm sold. She's pretty cool and nailed the emotion for the song. Yeah, yep. And obviously not a subtle hint that you guys can join membership if you want to use some of the emote. Not very subtle, but you know, you could use PPT cry. Amazing singing. That was great. Is the link? Here we go. Okay, next we have Bandori, and this is more phonica, resonant strings. Damn, looking at the art, I didn't realize the height difference. Wow. Resonant strings. Well, let's see how good this is. Oh, real life MD. Damn, that's a sharp looking guitar. The art looks even more shoujo-ai than ever. Anyone seen Maria Samaga Miteiru? Like one of the most classic shoujo-ai anime manga from the 2000s. The art reminds me a lot of that, yeah. really sharp. Man, this goes on. Monica getting more and more metal. Never get tired of the violin. Julie, let's go. So it's like Monica, from what I remember, didn't used to be so metal, yeah. Quite the evolution. I mean, a while ago they had like an emo phase, I guess. There was that as well, yeah. Quite a good amount of change going on. The bass, sick. Nice. Man, good stuff. Good stuff. They killed it. Absolute banger, this song. Yeah. Really impressed. Really impressed. Yeah. Generally, some great Morphonica music right here. Okay. Okay. Well, they killed it. They killed it with this one. Killer track. I wish sometimes Morphonica was more popular, you know. Amane, I want to hear you just on my laugh. Fair enough. Next we have, this one. Wait, can I check this out? I think so, yeah. Milk, I Love You So Much I Can't Be Dead, covered by Utaite, Virtual Godia, which we haven't checked out in a long time. Shiruki Red, Shibuya Al, and Inui Shinichiro. Yeah, a lot of classic Vtubers, I would say. Damn, I want to hear some Godia. Let's go. This song is so funny. Strong voice. They're freaking out. And his bloody incredible voice, I mean, as always, would I call it the gap moe of virtual Godea? I think I would. It is a gap moe, yeah. Oh boy. Wood. My limit is 0. Yeah, I'm not into furry. I like animal girl, but you know, still like 90% human-like. Furries maybe a bit beyond me. So that, but I was really into was that Pulcra, I think, from Zenless. I was really into Pulcra, so I guess I'm lying. It's such a catchy song though. Alright, I mean, you know, beyond the jokes, yeah, just a good idea of classic Vtubers who sings pretty well, and genuinely great to hear the virtual of the Godea once again. It's been a while since I heard him, yeah. Good stuff. It's a fun cover, and this song has been like massive over the last couple months, and every VTuber is trying to do their Ikemen cover of this. It's kind of the new meta, I guess. Yeah. Pretty fun, I can't deny it. That was nice. No, not predatory. Pretty. Okay. Enjoyed it. Next we have some Machitashima, and this is a it's a song for a movie, so I don't know if it's a good idea to check this out. I'll be honest. It's a movie called Tokyo Escape. Is this like an anime movie or a Netflix movie? This is a very not loading site. Yeah, okay, it's a movie. I'm not going to risk that, sorry. I'm sure it's great, but it being like a movie song, an original song, yeah, I think this might be a bad idea. Yeah, not risking it, sorry. So next we have some Weathering Wave, and this is EP 3.2 Sigrica, Light. Vocalist Meredith Bull and composer-songwriter Leonaka. Okay.
Sunlight through the window, every sound feels so close. Have a sleep feet on the floor. Braiding my hair torn
Not the style I expected.
moving slow now, setting things up and heading out, opening the day with light. Let the sunlight stay right in my mind. It's so fresh, little wings slipping by. Camera up, don't blink this entire
Hey, soothing voice. Nice model. You know, her voice reminds me a bit of Fauna from Live. You know, there's something similar, like the kind of soothing energy, just quiet singer. Yeah.
See the open sky we run.
A bit of like a Savannah song energy with this belt. The style of song really reminds me of something, but I can't pinpoint it. Yeah, this part makes me sing Savannah. Like this would be a song in Lion King or something like that. Pretty good. I like it. That's nice. I mean, as always, you know, all those gacha love their variety. Sometimes I think that, you know, the people behind this gacha, they don't actually care about the game. They just wanted to make a lot of money to commission a ton of amazing songs, basically. Sometimes I think that's what it is, because, you know, in the end, there's so much mixed in the game itself and all that. But one thing that we can't really deny is that the music, be it actual like BGM, OST, and the character song and all that, are just insane. That, you know, as I said before, I almost feel like, you know, for a lot of those gacha, right, down the line, the biggest legacy might be the songs, yeah. And if you want all the lewd art or something, but I think, yeah, like the most enduring legacy might be the incredible soundtrack. That's for sure. That's for sure. So yeah, amazing song. Amazing song. Genuinely really enjoy it. Okay. Next we have Tenko Shibuki, another member of Still Live, and it's a cover of I can't open it. Yuri, wait, Gen Inoue, What I Thought About Happiness. Wait, is it Yuri or Gen Inoue? No, this is Yuri's channel, but maybe he uploaded the song of someone else, I guess? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay. And so this is a cover of that. Not familiar, yeah. As always, you know what I'm gonna say. Yuri, let's go. Oh, sorry, I muted myself. I was gonna say, why is there only Dutch and Korean subtitle? I'm confused. Okay. That's something. On a Japanese song cover too. Let me translate to English if I can. Here we go, fixed. Beautiful singing. Nice little roughness in our voice. I like the little kusugeki when she looks like it at least. Really unhappy violin. It's kind of crazy the amount of art just for this cover, right? It's beautiful. Gosh. Yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of it might be fan art, but still, this looks incredible. Really quality video. Beautiful too. Beautiful. Yeah. Again, we've only been checking out the songs from Star Live, but from all the group cover or the kind of like emotional thank you cover like this we've seen, they seem to be very close. All the girls in Star Live, there seems to be like quite the camaraderie between them, and I think one like this really showcases that. It's beautiful and it's very friendship heavy, I guess I would call it, right? Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Seriously. Very beautiful. Okay. Next we have Niche Market TSSG Origin Song. Seems like a Korean Vtuber group on the channel of Imze Chion. And who are the members? I don't know. Not listed actually. Okay, well, let's check it out. 안녕하세요. Nice. Hello. All is well. How about you?
남자 출신은 묻지마 97번째 왕국의 공주님 대접받아 여기선 디테일이 담당 일 벌리고 수습해 항상 이보다 당장 몸이 더 바빠 모두 날 따라와 첫 시작은 미비함 내가 말했잖아 더 빛나 보석함 이거는 내거 이제는 너 데리고 와 Welcome to me
That's a crazy flow.
Hello, my name is 알잖아 나는 famous Wow My voice like vitamin gat하게 해드더라 silence I don't
Pretty badass.
That's what they're jealous 따지면 대등포 아니 말 비장인 They already jealous 불을 던지 펴라 이밤 할라봐 뭐가 내 같은 말 닿는 시선 나를 또 캐미로 터뜨려 가져와 하디 마이트 틈없이 매번 바삐 내를 카피해와 그 사이 난 틈새와 Keep it out I never face
Does this count as new at all? What about this? What is this about? Okay. Now we have a movie voice. Kind of like it. It's weird but fun. Alright, I mean, they're kind of killing it with the flow. It's impressive and convincing. Where's the scream? I love the metal song in the back. Alright. It's definitely a bit all over the place. You know, like it's less nu metal, where you know they combine like hip hop, rap, and metal, and this feels more like, you know, it's not really sure what it wants to be. Like the connection between the metal and rapping side doesn't feel too clean in terms of connection, but I don't dislike it. Like good heaviness, and some of the rapping was really impressive. I mean, some of the girl had like a crazy, convincing flow, a pretty badass flow. So there's a good amount to like in this one, yeah. It's interesting. I don't know why they had like some Okutodoken design though. But, you know, I guess people love having a Okutodoken design of themselves, you know. Yeah. Fair enough. Maybe you don't need an explanation. So next we have someone called Eva Anna Nova. And this is Transient official music video. Production Aveson. Okay, not familiar. Let's see what we get. Oh. I love this already. She's some kind of bunny. Love how muffled the style is. Post-rock kind of energy. Okay, maybe a bit more than post-rock. I love the depressing energy. The screams layered with a pretty clean voice. Oh, that's sick. I guess hardcore kind of vibe. It's a fun pattern. Yeah. Alright. I mean, I love the song. That's pretty sick. Yeah. Not the kind of style I really expect from a moe anime girl Kemomimi Vtuber, you know what I mean? Not the kind of style I expect. It's really the kind of song that ends up in this kind of, like post-hardcore, depressing music to sleep to playlist. It's really the kind of style, yeah. This is really well made, like seriously well made. I'm surprised it's an original song. Love the style, yeah. Love the style. Great find, really great find. Whoever shared this, thank you. I'm totally into it. This is amazing. Love it. Again, as I said, like, sometimes I absolutely love listening to stuff like Mrs. Green Apple, like happy songs, happy music, and uplifting vibe. But also, there's a lot of time where, like, one of the reasons I love black metal, which is often pretty depressing, right? Is, I don't know, it just sometimes feels comforting in the misery or something. And so this style is definitely part of it, Shoegaze feels like that as well, yeah. I like the style a lot. Amazing song, great introduction. Next we have some more Tamaki. I don't have a timestamp though. 39:10. Okay. So Sango, Kaede, Fumi, and Kilimuchi of the Toya.
曲がりくねりはしゃいだ道青葉の森で駆け回る遊び回り日差しの街誰かが呼んでいる
What does the background look so bad?
夏が来る風が立つあなたに会いたい見つけたのは一番星明日も晴れるかなパプリカ花が咲いたら晴れた空に種をまこうハレルヤ夢を描いたなら心遊ばせあなたに届け雨に冬に月は影
It's kind of cute. It's kind of fun, it's kind of catchy. It's a bit like a children's song, no? Feels like that to me. It's really long for something Tamaki related, I don't know. It's a weird cast of character, but beyond that it's a pretty normal song. Wow, I can't do that. Someone sounds like Debbie for some reason. Okay. Fun. Like, there's a bit of weirdness, but it's really not that crazy for a Tamaki performance, yeah. Just some funny dancing, I think, yeah. And also the fact that some of them are pretty great singers, but they're doing very, like, childish voice, so they almost sound like a different person, I think, yeah. You know, like, Sango had a part where she really didn't sound like herself. So. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Okay. Okay. Here's the link. Just fun stuff. I mean, I guess Tamaki is doing a lot of 3D stuff right now. Yeah. She's really one of those Enigma Vtubers that I'm surprised is still around. Like, one of the very first on my old channel that is dead, 5 years ago, one of the first にじさんじ clip I reacted to was, that is gone by now. I mean, it's gone for years. But Takarajiman from にじさんじ ID back in the day. Anyone remember Takarajiman? And Tamaki having a collab, except they didn't just speak the same language, and then they started speaking like very weirdly and talking about naan, which is an Indian dish, and it was very confusing. It was one of the first clips I remember reacting to on にじさんじ. Yeah, it was something. It was something. Next we have some Kuramachi Meruto, にじさんじ once again. And Oshirubesho, and it's a cover of Fake Human number 40. Wait, who's the artist of that? Isn't it Shimon, I think? Oh yeah, it's a Shimon song, sorry. Shimon song get me blocked. I can't do it, sorry. So next we have someone live. This is Undead. Okayu Fubuki Miyoko ne. Oh, Yuasobi. Yuasobi is okay. We're good. Always done by Folkay's voice. Kind of a tangent, but I saw a clip recently, I think it was Fubuki and Colonnade, they interviewed Ryan Gosling for a movie. No, they didn't interview him. They voiced a character in the Japanese version of the movie, and then he made a message for them, which was very weird to see. I mean, it's not the first time, like, a lot of other men have been doing, like, interview for, like, big Hollywood movie, right? And so there's been weird interaction between, like, actors who have no ideas about Vtubers and some of them, but it's still something I'm, like, not used to, right? It's like world collide, that I don't know if I would say, like, shouldn't collide, but, you know, it still feels like they're so far apart. It's such a weird thing, right? Like, watching the celebrity actors with probably no context on Vtubers being confused about talking anime girl with, like, animal ears, right? I mean, it's a weird feeling. Hypnotic. Oh, it's so cute. Shibuki. Mamma mia. Great energy, and with this group is to be expected. Okay, you cannot help but sound good, no matter what, no matter what. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just me. Okay, very nice, very nice. I mean, it was fun. Always enjoyed this group. This is great, this is great. Okay, next we get Ibachimana 125. Sekai Shiku ni Shonen Shoujo. I think that's the Neru song. So Ibachimana, Amiya Kokoro, Satome Belly, and Oshiri Besho.
これも夏ですけどね。
あ、夏だ。
No, I think this is La Fuma Frisson. Really going for like a deeper voice, huh? That's nice.
眠れ少年少女ねお願い振り向かないで
It's a good vibe.
この傷は君にも見せたくなかったんだ誰もいない小道を選んでうつむいて探すんだ夏の大三角右も左も見慣れないってしてるだけきっと分かりたくもないことばかりだ両目をシャッとしてあんなに愛してたもんも見かねめてしまえばどこにあるのか居場所も知らずに夢を見るねえ忘れられた瞬間に僕らどこにいたんだろうずっとここにいたいな正気さ少年少女
I guess it's just Betty and what should be singing in this one, yeah. Noah Miao, Mana joining. Still a good vibe. They get a good chemistry, I would say. I don't know what this thing is that Tenno is holding, but it looks like a messed up version of Doom. Very nice song. Good cover, I mean, good live singing and a good chemistry between the two of them. I think so. I think so. It sounds pretty good. Beautiful singing. Okay. I enjoy that. I enjoy that. Next, we've got a guide to Saki Yamakita. I don't know if I know her. By My Obsession as always.
Minasan, okarinasan. Today, someone I feel is quite underrated. Her seiyuu group is definitely popular and she has a big fan base, but in the general sense of being a seiyuu fan, I feel she is often overlooked. Also, I'm weak to elves and one-chans, so I like her a lot. Saki Yamakita, born February 28th, 1991 in Hokkaido, currently affiliated with 81 Produce. The only thing for an origin story I could find is that she was originally aiming to be an idol, with a big inspiration of hers being Go Marita from the pop group V6. Shoutouts to their One Piece and Fairy Tail openings. Before I get started, I just want to say her resume is very similar to the other Iris girls since they spend so much time together doing a lot of music. So if you've watched those recently, you may hear a lot of similar stuff. Also, her voiceover resume is fairly small, so I will go over a lot of her Iris content. 2012, her story begins when she passed an audition held by Avex to form an Annie-song seiyuu hybrid group. Her alongside 5 others would form the group known as Iris, with Saki actually becoming their leader. Naturally, not long after this was their first single, Color, which was the ending theme for Battle Spirit's Sword Eyes. 2013, Iris' second single, Ichizu, was the ending theme of Umushi Bugyo. Then there was their third single, Rainbow, which was the second ending of Pretty Rhythm Rainbow Live. And their fourth, Fantasia Wonderland, which doesn't seem to be anime related at all. That's actually one of my favorite songs from them. But this year also marked her first anime role, Tsuruko in Nyaruko Crawling with Love Season 2. 2014 was her big year with her first and so far only main character, Shion Todo, in Prepara, where she also performs live as her. Throughout the years in Idle Time Prepara, she would also voice smaller characters like Unicorn and Shiko. With her group, they had their 5th single, Itazura Taiyo, the second ending for Battle Spirit's 7th season, and their 6th single, Make It, which was the first opening for Prepara, and I feel like this is arguably their most popular song. Also, like 90% of their singles are Prepara songs and actually openings for the series. So unless I say otherwise, just assume each single is a Prepara song, like their 7th single, Miracle Paradise. They also had a song called Next Stage, which was the
Is Prepara different from Precure, or is it Precure?
Opening for Alice in Borderland, the anime version, but this wasn't considered a single, so I just mention it now rather than with the other Iris songs. Anyway, 2015, Iris had their first album, We Are Iris, which had all those songs I mentioned prior to this, but also their newest song, Realize. They also had the songs Dream Parade and Bright Fantasy, which came out a little later in the year, those being their 9th and 10th singles by the way, but they also sang the ending of a show called Hunt Trash, their song Hacha Mecha Strike, where Saki would also voice the character Maki Hayami. 2016, This Is Iris was released, the second album from the group, featuring those prior singles and their 11th track, Going On. They also had their 12th, Ready Smile, and then their 13th, Recall, this last one being the second opening for Twin Star Exorcist. Finally branching out of Prepara. Nice.
Finally something I know.
The 14th song, Growing Jewel, which was actually a Prepara ending rather than an opening. Then there was the Prepara musical collection coming out this year, and as you can imagine, Iris was heavily featured on this. Aside from all this, she voiced the character Atsuto Takagi in Beyblade Burst, hell yeah. And the final thing for this year, at the 10th cevio Awards, she won the Best Musical Award with the other Iris Girls. 2017, one new Iris song, Shining Star. She also sang the 11th ending theme of Akiba's Trip with the girls as well, and also being featured in the Akiba's Collection album. But as for their own album, their third, Wonderful Palette, was released. When it comes to anime, she was in a pretty big shonen series, Black Clover, unfortunately voicing a one-off character, Erika Sedate. 2018, the Flower Girls had 2 new songs, Memorial and Changing Point, the latter being the opening for Magical Girl Sight, and she had another fairly big character, even if it is considered a supporting role, that being Debbie Fudo in Kirato Pri-chan, but also Ria Ohashi in Grand Blue, another pretty popular show. 2019, we had...
Okay, she was that girl. I mean, that's a very sad character as well. Yeah, I remember that episode. Okay.
3 more new songs from the girls, Endless Notes, the ending for Grimm's Note the animation, Ultimate Magic, the opening for Wise Man's Grandchild, and Fantastic Illusion, the opening for Magical Senpai. Watch the music video, you will absolutely love it. 2020 was a very slow year for her, like the rest of us. All she really had going on was Iris' 4th album, Shall We Carnival, featuring 5 of their most recent singles. In 2021, she again didn't have a new role, but for the new Prepara series, Watcha Primagi, she actually helped write the lyrics for the second opening. She also launched a campaign to crowdfund her first photo book. However, I never saw anything come from this, so maybe they never reached their goal. Truly, truly unfortunate. Last year of 2022, Iris' song Queen's Bluff.
That's such a weird thing though, like... I mean, people do crowdfunding for what they want, right? But you're crowdfunding, you know, a photo book, so like people have to pay for the photo book to be done and then they have to buy the photo book. I mean, I guess maybe if you put the crowdfunding, you know, you get a free version or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Was the ending theme for season 3 of Kakegurari. As for anime, her most recent character, that being Rakshata in Love Live Nijigasaki's 2nd season. Also, like many other seiyuu this year, she got COVID. Honestly, I think it was actually her 2nd time getting it, I just can't remember for sure. Finally, she was cast in a River City Girls stage play.
Like, who didn't get COVID? That's my question. Actually, I don't know what the stats are. I feel like literally anybody I know have had it. So I always wonder if, like, you know, majority of people have had it, or if it's actually under 50%. I don't know.
But I don't think they've actually even performed yet. Stuff just keeps getting in the way, sadly. As for this year of 2023, well, she actually doesn't really have anything going on yet. But throughout the years, she has had very small unnamed characters in shows like Blend S, Force of Piano, Love Live Sunshine, Luminous Witches, and Pretty Rhythm Rainbow Live. On her agency profile, there are 3 video game and 2 foreign animation credits, but nothing seems to be notable aside from Casper. Also, aside from Iris, she is in another idol group with us, but nothing...
She's a character called Demigirl.
Seems to be notable aside from Casper. Also aside from Iris, she is in another idol group with Azuki Shibuya and Mia Sakurai. The group is called Triangle and it's tied to the Prepara series. Concerts would include every Iris Live since their beginning, and a dozen or so Prepara events, and of course her along with the other Iris girls have performed at the Anisama Music Festival many times throughout the years, every year since around 2015 I believe. Also having some of the best crossovers at the event. Shoutouts to them performing with Milky Homes in 2015 and in 2018. Also shoutouts to 2016 when they performed some Pokemon songs with Bless 4 and Rika Matsumoto, the Japanese voice for Ash, or Satoshi. Oh, and they've also performed at various other events like Animax a handful of times as well. Moving on to the facts, she's 163 centimeters or 5'4". On the socials, she has the Bird app, and she does technically have a gram, though she hasn't posted since 2017. Earlier, I did say she was the leader of Iris, but she is also the tallest and oldest member of the group as well. The absolute definition of Onechan. Though when Azuki was part of the group, she was technically taller, but as of now, Saki-sama is the tallest. And I would also like to be stepped on. Saki really likes her alcohol, always posting about what she's drinking. Her hobbies are traveling alone and baton twirling, while her special skill is baking. Hey, we would totally get along so well. She bakes and I decorate. Her charm point is her soft cheeks, and apparently she's an expert on humidifiers. What an odd skill. She originally thought that her Prepara character Shion was the complete opposite of her, but as she continued to perform the role, she realized how much they actually resemble each other. And now she thinks that the two of them are exactly the same. As with a lot of seiyuu, Saki is a massive fan of Pokemon, really liking the water starters, specifically Mudkip and Piplup. I also saw her draw a picture of Screamtail when Scarlet and Violet came out. Her favorite anime is actually Pokemon, with some of those openings being her favorites, especially that first one. Finally, she was on Masayoshi and Airi's Annie-san cover show singing the Yu Yu Hakusho opening. During this episode, it was also revealed that she was a maid in her 20s and even became a cafe owner before becoming a seiyuu. You know, I was gonna say I'd love to see her in a maid outfit, but then I realized I already have many times. Very lovely. But with that, we have reached the ending. I couldn't really find many facts about her since there isn't really any sub-content. But hopefully you enjoyed and learned something new about this angel.
I mean, can't say I have much familiarity with her, you know, like most of her roles I haven't really checked out or they're very small. And same thing with the music, I mean, I don't really keep up with Prepara with it. So, really not very familiar with her, yeah. I mean, I know Iris as a group, but yeah. Definitely not one of the seiyuu that I would say I'm already like a fan of because I know a lot of their roles and stuff like that. I'm definitely more blind about this one. Interesting. So yeah, nice introduction. Nice introduction. Next we have Pico, Nyankob RQ, Yaka, Trina, feat.初音ミク, Vocaloid Electro. Okay. Cute tuning. Very much. It's very fashion Miku, I guess, is what this feels like. Just very cute. Seriously cute. I mean, okay. Just very cute. It's a good one. I do quite like this kind of like light electro song. I think I would call them. Like, this isn't too much, you know? It's just the right amount of cuteness. Yeah. Good one. A good song. Nice find. Next we have Cellmate exchanging NG task, にじさんじ English sub by niconico. Okay. Someoneにじさんじ. Oh wow, there's an actual 3D prison set. That's crazy.
ゲーム始まりますよ、皆さん。本日は私が班長です。本日の件も受け取らせていただきますよ。
なんだ、やだよ、働きたくねえよ。なんでここにいるの？
本日は静かに。はい。
すいません。
本日は NG 交換の日です。
Things the liver refused to do. Usually scared off. Okay. I mean, it's not gonna be that bad.
まず皆さん活動する上で NG って多分1個は細かいもの含めてあると思うんですよ。それ皆さんによって違うと思うので、それを交換してきっと他人の NG ならできるはずだろうと。確かに自分の NG じゃないもん。
まあそうやってどうすんだよそれ。
だからそれで償うの。
ケーキが短くなるのか。
構成の道を一歩進むんだよ。私みたいな模範囚になれますよ。みんなで出よう。
早く出よう。
それじゃあ進めていきましょう。NG 交換。
行くぞみたいなのがあると思ったんだ。
It's a level of things that they have. This is like maybe random.
皆さんの罪の重さですよ、これが。うち結構小さい。みんなに NG が1個もなければこんなことにはならなかったのに。
でもこれ人に渡すんでしょ。
そうです。
押し付けられるんですかこれを。
重いのはかんで横に流していってその人の NG をやることになります。なるほど。じゃあ輪になりましょうか。輪になる。
お前らの NG 大したことねえんだろ。
お前こそ大したことないだろ。
すぐ値上げだろ。
大したことないやつがいいなじゃあ。
でもトップ1でしょそれぞれの。
あ、そうですよ。そうだよね。
でも人によってはノーダメージだったりするかもしれないからね。
そうだよね。軽いやつが NG だったりとかする人はむしろご褒美になる可能性だったりする。
なるほど。
いいね。させていただきましたよ。
ミュージックスタート。
It's nice that in prison you get some gift. You get some gift.
止まるんだよ。なんで戻るんだよ。そこに何が入ってんだよ。これ。なんかいい。
なんで手ぶらの人が出てくる。
NG 誰だ逃げたやつ。
誰の？落としたのあげるよ。
なんかさこれ渡さなかったんだけど。なんかこれ軽いよ。
これ誰の？
なんか怪しい。
これなんか軽い罪だったよ。
Oh, contract. Thank you.
これで決定。
Thank you. Check it out.
これなんでしょぼいだろ絶対。
いやなんかお前意図的に俺の NG 全然落とさねえと思ったら。
短くなんないよ。
緑のラッピング狙っただろお前。
音楽が止まったんだよ。
怪しい。
I'll open it right now, wait a minute. Here we go. But let's finish this clip first. But we will be watching this afterward. Thank you.
皆さん交換しましたね。
はい。
じゃあ星ルベくんからプレゼントを開封していきましょうか。
いいですかこれ誰のですかこれ。
私です。
やばい。でもやばい。
いや私はねもう1個もう絶対無理ってやつがあるんですよ。
本当ですか。どうせ公園で砂遊びとかじゃないんですか。
やりたい。
I mean, she's the girl who was watching the Human Centipede, you know, in some of her early stream like 7-8 years ago. So you should be scared.
開けちゃおうじゃあ。
じゃあ開けちゃってください。
じゃあ行きます。
はい、私の NG はこちら。
じゃん。
Electric shocks.
電流ダメなんですか？
電流ダメなんですよ。なんかずっと NG 出してて、結構みんなやってるじゃないですか。ビリビリビリみたいな。
I mean, I'm guessing they're not choosing like a taser or something. So, how bad can it be?
いろいろつけられて。でもこれあれですか、処刑レベルの電気椅子みたいな。怖い怖い。囚人だし。でもマッサージレベルなら全然健康になっちゃいますよ俺。
マッサージレベルとは言ってないですけどね。
電気用器具でいくから。
電気用流すだけのやつ。やっぱ拷問じゃないですかそれ。
じゃあ次シーナ。
はい、これ誰の
オイラです。
ですよね。
クズハ。ですよね。やっぱ狙い。クズハの NG が軽そうだと思って。
なんでいや軽いでしょ。
全然渡してこなかった。
クズハそうじゃない。
クズハは NG いっぱいあるけどどれを選ぶかってこと。
そうだよ。
全部盛りかもしれないです。全部盛り。
ピーマンでしょこれ。
緑だしななんか。
じゃあ開けます。
It's like a chimpanzee. They open like this. Spirits. What does that mean?
だいぶじゃねこれ。
嫌いなんじゃない？
最近はいけますからね。
いや何最近は克服したんだそうだ。
克服したの？
そう
でもガチ心霊だよ。
ガチ心霊？
ガチのやつだよ。
Okay.
会えるんだけど。
会えるんだよね。会えるよ。
会えるんだけどさ。
やっぱトンネル1往復くらいじゃん。だからガチの心霊スポットと VR ホラーどっちが怖いか試してほしい。
なんで私検証系の人なの？いやでも仕事でやってますからね。
じゃあもう余裕って感じ？
余裕ですね。
払ってやろうぐらいの。
はいはいはい。
みんな NG が弱いな。
いいよ。いい感じ
ぬるいですね NG が。
池本さん、
これ誰のですかね？はい。お。
Could be a vibe.
なくないかあんまり。
It's just pretty extreme too, right?
犬ライバーじゃん。
犬でもやりたくないことあるんだよ。
はいじゃあ
I guess.
出しますよ。
はい。
Thrill rides. Oh,
嫌なんだ。スカイダイビングとかじゃなくて。
that I understand.
ガタが嫌なんだよ。
めちゃくちゃ好き。
Okay.
これでケーキがなくなるんですか？
せっかくだから日本一みたいなやつ置いてもらわないとね。
How'd you get on the ride in prison though?
どれが一番怖いか。稼働量だよ。どっちかって言ったら大変なの。嬉しい。全然いきますよ。実況マシン。
いけるんだ。
他人の NG って大したことないのかもね。
いけるのかじゃあ。次の。はい。これ誰の？
あ、それ俺のです。
読めないな。
未知数なんだけど。
新人だから何でも怖いんじゃない？
確かに。こっから増えてく季節ですからね NG が。
じゃあまだしょぼいのかこれ。じゃあ行きま
This
す。
is really some light stuff though. Mountain camping. Okay. Regular camp, I guess.
ただのキャンプじゃないんだもんね。
そう海ならダメです。楽しいから。
いや違う。山も楽しいです。
山が。
Okay.
山に行ってどうする何をするんですかそれ。
風とかを。
ドラム缶です。
I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I kind of understand. Like, it's kind of scary, right? There might be some wild animals. There might be some, creepy people. Like, I've never done it, and I'm not especially interested in camping because the thought is kind of scary. Even on a campsite with more people, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't sound like the most, peace of mind kind of thing.
リチュアルですねそれ。
ゆとりを楽しむんだよ。
テントで寝たくなくないですか山で。
いやいやそれ。
あれ開けたらクマいる動画とか見たことあります？
やめて。
死ぬかもしれないんですよ。
熊検証。
まあでもいけるじゃない。
ただ寂しいってだけで。
ソロですから。
キャンプしてみたかった。楽しそうで
大したことねえんだな。当たり外れあるなこれ。
マジか。
お次私なんですが、これは誰の NG ですか？
これ僕だ。
Confused.
ケンモチさん。
僕の NG なんて強いよ。
いやケイもさ何でもできるよねそれ。
何でもするよ。
I don't know what is into. Well, what is not
なん
into.
かめちゃくちゃ嫌だよ。
じゃない。
Oh, ASMR. Real ASMR.
本家ガチ ASMR したらガチ天下取れるんだ。
天下取れる。
私がでもガチ ASMR はやったことない。
確かにチョケでしょあなたやるとしたら。
So she needs to like whisper in someone's ear, basically.
みんなで聞きます。紹介でしょ。
Um,
ガチじゃなかったらまた取り直しだから。そう。ちゃんと KU100 で取ってから。
oh no, so doing it. Okay. Not really real person, okay. So it still doesn't feel that bad.
ASMR 勢並べるぐらいのやつ。そうだね。でも売ってそれを。販売して。
そのお金が私のものになるならいいけど。
ゲームとしてそれで。
セル
Prison liberal.
ちょっとしかもらえないからちょっとしかもらえないやつじゃん。では最後
最後だ。
クズハ。
いやーでもみんなそんなあれだったんだもんね。
自分の NG じゃないからね。
ちなみに誰のですかこのちっちゃいのは。
はい佐々木です
Sasaki Yayo.
大したことないでしょ。ごめんね。何？毒キノコ食ってみたとかでしょ。ダメだろお前もそれは。
Maybe bugs or something.
惜しいかも
惜しいの？なんだ？
出た。見えない。
Bizarre foods. Like eating an eyeball or something. Like some people eat fish eyeball.
これですよ。
グロ飯ってどういうことですか？
いやもううちにとってのグロはもう虫と。
Yeah, okay. That's terrible.
これマジ？
Oh, hell no.
結構食べたことある人いるでしょ。
いないよ。なんか配信者が集まってるから虫食ってる人も多いけど普通食わないから。うわマジかよ。
Dr. Chana.
セルメイツ。
じゃあこれでできりましたか？
Just the turtle eating bugs is killing me.
まずおしるべくん電流、シーナ心霊、ケンモチ
絶叫マシン。
佐々木ヤンマキャンプ。次のガチ ASMR クズハ。
グロ飯。
Maybe the making meat bugs is definitely getting the short end of the stick.
みたいグロメシ。
The others are not that bad.
誰も案件くれねえよ。
よし、みんな他人の NG を消化してケーキを短くするぞー。せせせセルメイツ。
So yeah, I kind of hope that
セルメイツ。
whoever requested this clip also request like a follow-up clip next time so we can see them doing the rest. That would be nice. That would be nice. This feels like the build-up, but we don't get the payoff. Fun clip anyway. Okay, so yeah, thank you again, Contract. Let's see what you get. Seems like something different. This is Odin by Gram. What is Gram? Someone? I don't know. No info. Yeah, I don't really know. 2019. Oh, DJ Genki. Okay. Well, DJ Genki is the only info that I got. Okay. Let's check it out. Creepy cover. Cool start. Nice. Wow, c'est quand même grandiose. I love the oscillating sound. Feels a little gothic. Speed is crazy. Quite a bit of touhou energy as well in this. Damn, this goes kind of hard. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Yeah. Cool stuff. I mean, we've checked out some DJ Genki before, right? I assume so. That's pretty cool. That was definitely pretty cool. Just great energy. I like the kind of little bit of gothic energy that this has. It's pretty fire, yeah. Contract, thank you for sharing this. This was pretty sick, yeah. Cool one, cool one. I enjoyed it. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break before we continue. Just give me 5 minutes. I am coming back. Okay, sorry for the wait. I have returned. Alright then, let's continue. New Girls Won't Cry band Kanalili. That's what you meant, yeah? Kanalili. Okay. Okay. Damn, I like the laser ones design. That's a good design. I really didn't think the franchise would, well, it would become a franchise. I thought it would just be a one band and one anime kind of thing, but yeah, now there's more band, there's a game coming up. You know, maybe I'm not optimistic enough, and maybe, yeah, it's gonna work out, and you know, obviously I wish it did. Like, another like girl band franchise would be awesome. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be so pessimistic. So next we've got Evan Piercer, War Without Reason, Ultra Kill 7/4 theme. I think I've heard of that game, Ultra Kill, never played it, by Akita. Welcome back, thank you. Pretty cool, the drumming. I like that. That thing looks pretty cool too. Looks like one of those dinosaur, technological dinosaur from that game series on PlayStation. I forget the name. Open world. I'm having a brain fart. Whatever it is. Kind of like this build up. Oh yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. That's the game, right? I struggle to remember the name because I've never been a big fan. I tried both of them and neither of them are finished. It's kind of cool, the buzzing sound in this. I like it. kind of want to look at the game. Let's do that. Oh yeah, I think it's like an high octane, high speed shooter basically. Like Doom. Even retro aesthetic, yeah. $130,000 overwhelmingly positive review. It's a vibe. Like part like this doesn't really feel like, you know, a nice speed shooter, right? But it's one of the vibe. Kinda cool. Okay. I mean, it's not fully retro like an actual Doom soundtrack, but it's still like in between retro and kind of modern. So I like the style, you know. Yeah, it's just got a lot of style. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. To be honest, like I wish I was more into this kind of game. You know, even Doom. Like I know people love the new Doom from the digital, like the 3 latest new Doom, but it's the kind of game where, like, you know, there's no story and it's like literally just go forward, shoot everything, and you know it's all about the shooting. But you know, shooting with no story to guide me tend to bore me pretty fast, and so I actually haven't been able to enjoy the new Doom outside of the music. I really enjoy the music, but yeah, I really have struggled to enjoy this kind of shooter game where all you do is shoot, you know what I mean? Like it's all about, you know, level after level, killing enemy, and that's it. There's nothing more to it. I don't know. I've struggled with this kind of game. Yeah. So like I can say that I've enjoyed the original Doom, but I've played like 1 hour of it, and then I was happy with it. And same thing with like the Doom remake. I played like 1 hour of it, and I felt like I had seen enough, you know? Yeah. I mean, taste and colors as always, you know? In the same way I'm too dumb to play like Total War game. You know, I wish I could, I wish I would enjoy them, but every time I'm like so overwhelmed that I just give up. It is like that with some game genre, you know. Same thing with like, you know, Civilization and stuff like that. Some game like you want to like the genre, but it is beyond you, you know. Okay. Next we've got someone called Umicha, and the song is Let's Bring the Curtain Down and Head to the Parade. Lyric, composition, video by Kaicha. I think the voice is Kotonoha Akane and Kotonoha Aoi. Maybe like sibling Vocaloid, maybe? Yeah, I think so. unique voice. Hello, Sap. What's up? I like the style. I like the style. Definitely kind of touhou. Like this voice right here too is a very different type of tuning for this kind of vocaloid. In some way, this reminds me of Ito Shizukuyama's song. Macaron. Love this animation. Really catchy. And back to the touhou dive. Yeah. Okay, I mean, really enjoyed it. At part touhou, at part reminds me of Evilius Chronicles and Ito Shizukuyama songs. Feels like another era of Vocaloid, yeah. Except it's a new song, but, well, 6 months ago, but yeah, no. Really feels like something from a different era in a good way, I mean. Really good, really good song. Nice one tree. Always like the kind of stuff you find, it's really up my alley. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Next we get some Nico channel. I know Nico went on a break. I always forget the name of this disorder, but she has some kind of maybe stress disorder, I believe, so she went on a break. Not the first time, well, far from the first time Vtubers go on break for that reason. And this is Hide and Seek. 90 Miku Sound Factory, Shitatsune Miku. And it's from Niconico, so I guess a classic Vocaloid song. Such a beautiful voice. Oh, okay. I recognize this song actually. Moikai Madadayo. Beautiful. All I can say is that I hope she gets better, yeah. Don't want another gradation because of health issue. Maybe I'm confusing it with another song. Maybe. Vibey, huh? It's a really good song, yeah. Big emotion. Thinking of the context, I guess. Great song and great singing. I hope she comes back. I mean, obviously it's hard not to be afraid that this is gonna be another Aokun situation. Leaving for health reason. Or Kanata situation, yeah. Beautiful girl. Great singing, beautiful art as well, and wishing the best for Nico, definitely, definitely. Here's the link. Beautiful cover, beautiful cover. Okay, that was very nice, and yeah, I think that was the last video I got. Let me make sure. Yeah, no, that was the last one I got. Okay, well, very nice, very nice, very nice. I guess we'll leave it at that then. Thank you everybody for the request, really enjoyed it, and sorry for all the skip. I mean, this might become more common as I'm trying to be as careful as can be. If I have a doubt about something, just better be safe than sorry. But yeah, as always, you can just replace your requests in case you're actually watching live, which is why, you know, this is my way of trapping people to actually watch the stream live. I mean, if I say that I can't do your request, you can't replace it if you're not watching, so you have to watch. that's the new strategy that I get. But yeah, anyway. And once again, if you guys haven't noticed, I just launched my membership. Couldn't do that on the other channel. YouTube literally did not allow me because the channel had too many copyright strike or something. But with this one, I guess I'm able to. So there's 3 membership tier, and they're basically mirroring the one on Patreon in terms of like the reward, which is 1 video reaction, 4 and 8. So as always, you basically support me monthly. And then the other reward is like emoji that you can use in the chat. Right now there's only 4 because that's the limit, but if I get more members, I can have more emoji. Yeah, I try to put 4 right now that like make the most sense, you know, different emoji that we use on Discord and that I find kind of fun. You know, that's kind of the rewards. I mean, I don't think I need to explain membership. Just a different way to support me. I know a lot of you don't really like to go to other websites than YouTube, be it like Patreon or streamelements. And I understand that, you know, as shitty as YouTube is, I don't think any of us I can't speak, except to be scammed by YouTube. So that's an option, right? I think that's why a lot of people are willing to do YouTube, even though everybody knows that YouTube is not the best way because they take like 30-40%, be it for super chats or other things, but you know, I understand it feels more safe, so you know, I wanted the option. Yep. You never know with life. Someone had to leave her previous entertainment career due to health issue, and then she came back as a VTuber 6 years later, yeah. I mean, yeah. I think again, like, slowly things are changing, like, VTuber stuff is still under 10 years old, and slowly I think we've seen it. Some mentality is starting to change, especially with companies where, like, you know, this culture of acting like idols with, like, permanent graduation is not really like the best, and we've seen it a bit more with Western VTuber, where you know they don't do the permanent gradation as much. It's more like, you know, I'm leaving, but I don't mind coming back once in a while. I hope that becomes more common. I guess people, you know, being willing to come back. I guess we'll see. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, you know. This way, like, one of the worst things that became like almost a rule in the culture of VTuber, people doing graduation in the same way as like idols, you know. I really think that's like one of the bad things that was inherited from like the real entertainment industry, and definitely one thing that we need to move away from, I think. Yeah, hopefully, I guess we'll see. But yeah, here's the tunnel. I'd actually made it before the stream. Otherwise, once again, tomorrow I'm doing another Japanese story stream. We're gonna learn about the Nara and Heian period of Japan. Both very long period with a lot to talk about, I think. Then on Tuesday I'm doing more, not Conan, but the Edogawa detective. You know, it seems okay. I think I won't get flagged if I call it the Edogawa detective. I mean, the stream from a week ago was okay, so it should be okay. Once again, I re-uploaded all of the Conan reaction I could save, but I re-uploaded them on a different channel, just in case. But for those of you who missed them, maybe, you can find the playlist somewhere around here. Right here. It's definitely missing some of the VODs because some of them were lost, I couldn't save all of them, but I re-uploaded what I could. And also sorry that it's all in like, not the right order, but yeah, I need to fix it. I'm lazy. Give me a second. So yeah, as far as announcement, I think that's about it. Yeah, you guys can join the membership. Super chat works again. The channel is monetized. Patreon is still an option. On Patreon, you have more options. Yeah. And again, like, that's, you know, just like variety of option, right? Because again, people tell me sometimes like streamelement or Patreon like is not available in their countries, so you know, I'm not trying to like be ultra greedy by also having membership on YouTube. That's why the membership, you know, outside of the emoji are the same as Patreon. It's just for people who, you know, only trust YouTube, which again I can understand. Yeah, I think that's the gist of it for announcement right now. And also thank you everybody for 500 subs. First time reaching 500 subs. Let's go. It's actually like the fourth or fifth time, I think, on YouTube. Wait, let me count. First time I reached 500 subs might have been... Like, in all of my old channel, I don't think it happened. So the first time was probably like in 2020. Then the channel got deleted. It was anime reaction channel. Then the second time was the India channel. No, the second time was the channel that just got deleted. Then the India channel. And now this one. So yeah, this is my fourth time reaching 500 subs. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, again, I'll still do some celebration stream for like every 1,000. You know, even if like I'm doing it again in the sense of like I've already experienced it, you know, I still think it's worth celebrating. And maybe one day I'll get back to 19,000 and then finally surpass that and be at 20,000. I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, thank you for 500 subs, everybody. Yep. Otherwise, as always, yeah, we can talk about stuff and things. If you guys have any topic. For me, this week was again a lot of like channel management, re-uploading the Conan reaction to the other channel, setting up the new extra channel to upload like the clip reaction from the random stream, you know, kind of managing this channel right here. There was so many like YouTube settings to change, applying for membership, hoping that the channel wouldn't get deleted because I used the same AdSense account as the dead channel. Yeah, this week was just a lot of management like that, basically. Yeah. You don't have any other channel? It's not allowed by YouTube. Yeah. That's right. I shouldn't say it. I mean, maybe it would be for the best if I don't talk about it like this. Yeah. I've never had any other channel. Yeah. Good luck. Thank you, sir. Like, I'm just so used to, you know, I've been following reaction channel for 10 years, I mean, and like, all of the reaction, like, a lot of the smaller reaction channel I follow, it's happened to them before, right? I mean, I've seen it so many times. Even to this day, I see it all the time. Losing a channel and just restarting another one, and that's it, you know? That's it, yeah. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't talk about it out loud. I mean, one day they're gonna have like AI system literally like scouring every stream and video from people to literally catch stuff like this. So you're right, I should not talk about it. Too late, I guess I'm dead already. Yeah. I mean, technically, again, it's a rule that they always say, right? You know, if you get a channel deleted, you're not supposed to make a new one. But there's a lot of like big YouTubers who have done it before. I mean, I'm talking about like, you know, up to millions of subs YouTuber. So, you know, YouTube is not like enforcing it too heavy, which obviously, you know, doesn't make you have the best peace of mind, right? Because one day they might just start enforcing it, and you just hope that they don't have a list of people they know remade a channel. But what can I do? If Conan Reaction took down your channel, then why do you re-upload it? Because, you know, I just don't like giving up, I guess. Also, it's both because I don't like giving up, in the sense of like I just hate, you know, how unfair it was, right? Because they weren't like warranted to be deleted. They were literally timer reaction. It's still bullshit. But it's also, I think part of it is also like I like testing stuff, you know. The more I know, the safer I feel. And part of the upload was like testing what was the problem, what was actually detected wrongly, obviously, but what was detected. And by re-uploading with a different title, it seems to be the thing. You know, for a bit I was thinking maybe it's the thumbnail, but no, I'm pretty sure it's the title. So rather than calling it like having the title be exactly the title of the anime, I just changed it to something like that's not actually accurate, the Edogawa detective. And for now it seems to work. I mean, you know, I don't want to jinx myself, but again, part of it is because I want to continue it. You know, I've been doing this for almost a year, and part of it is also to like know how to deal with something like this. Like YouTube, as we all know, is super esoteric. You know, the rules and the application and all that is totally random at time. So sometimes you just have to learn by trial and error, I feel like. I think you'll see that with a lot of YouTubers, right? Like, everybody seems to be convinced that they have cracked the code and they know how to take advantage of the algorithm, how to not get copyright strike, stuff like that, right? So I guess I'm just playing the game, you know, trying to understand how to be safe by trying dangerous stuff, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like, I've definitely thought of just giving up Conan, because obviously, you know, I lost my channel over it, but, you know, it's not really Conan, right? It's just like YouTube's bullshit system of third-party company being able to strike people with no evidence of wrongdoing, and then you, as someone who's been striked, not being given any tool to fight back outside of like legal stuff, which is insane. So yeah, that's the idea. I mean, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm, you know, continuing Conan is gonna get this channel deleted too. Maybe I'm stupid, but I don't know. Yeah, I just didn't feel like giving up. That now, obviously, I pray that it doesn't happen, but if this channel also gets deleted for Conan, yeah, I mean, I'm never touching Conan anymore after that. Obviously. But I think for now things are figured out and should be okay. I think so. So yeah, that's the explanation I got. That's the explanation. Otherwise, what did I watch on the channel this week that I can talk to you guys about and recommend? This week... Oh wait, what is this thumbnail? I forgot to change the thumbnail, I guess. Wait, what the fuck? Why is right here the thumbnail super kawaii, but right here the thumbnail is the right thing? What is wrong, YouTube? That is so weird. Like, on this live page the thumbnail is wrong, but if I go on the page itself the thumbnail is right. Great site, I mean, you know, great site that always works exactly how it's supposed to. Like, bro, what am I supposed to do? I didn't even notice. Wait, the thumbnail is wrong here. Why? What if I do this? I go to thumbnail grabber. How is it? It's not even registering. Oh no, it is the right one. But for some reason, like, even on the actual settings, it's not the right one. I replace it. Save. Anyway, so yeah, I watched this movie this week, 1976 Carrie, a very well-known classic horror movie. I would recommend it. It's, you know, if you're tired of a horror movie being too much, you can't say anything about it. I'm sure you have your own problem with YouTube, yeah. It's a very good movie in terms of being very straightforward. I feel like a lot of more, you know, modern horror movies tend to be too complicated. This one is very straightforward. It's about a girl called Carrie, who has a very crazy mother about, like, you know, Christ and religion. So Carrie is bullied at school, and slowly she starts developing some psychic powers as the world is crumbling down in every way, at home and at school. I don't think I need to say more than that. It's a pretty cool movie. It's a pretty cool movie. Again, in a way that, like, it's a lot simpler. It doesn't change the thumbnail. I don't get it. It's a lot simpler than a lot of modern horror movies, but in a good way, you know? It's by Brian De Palma, the same guy as Scarface. Well, the story is by Stephen King, but the director is Brian De Palma, Scarface. So yeah, I recommend Carrie. I think it's a good movie. This is so fucking dumb, like, seriously. I just changed the thumbnail. Why is it, like, wrong? Part of the problem is probably because I did this. If you guys don't know, if you want to go live and you can just, like, you don't want to change all your settings, you can do schedule stream and it gives you a list of, like, your previous stream, and I can just, like, reuse the template of the previous stream, reuse setting, and then what I do is that I just, you know, replace the thumbnail like this. So I'm guessing this is the problem right now, because I reused the super kawaii like description or something, and so it's saving the thumbnail, but why? It's never done that before. Why do they break something that used to work? Seriously. Anyway, so yeah, Carrie is a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. This week I've also been watching season 2 of The Pit. I talked about the show before. I watched it at the end of last year, and it's an incredible TV show, highly recommended. It's basically now called the most accurate emergency room show of all time. It is a fictional show, but you know, doctors, emergency doctors, nurses, etc. have been like, you know, reacting to it on YouTube, and they've been saying, yeah, like it's by far, you know, the most realistic emergency room and, you know, nursing show of all time. And season 2 is airing right now. I very much recommend it. I mean, I've never watched a medical show before. You know, I mean, maybe I've watched like, you know, I've watched like an episode of House, maybe Grey's Anatomy when I was young, you know, but that's it. And they're known for being like more dramas than like accurate shows. And yeah, this show's commitment is to being like ultra realistic. And so basically it takes place in like the city of Pittsburgh in the US. And every season is basically 16 episodes. And every episode is 1 hour of a shift, which usually starts at like 6 or 7 a.m. And the first season, you know, is basically like about the day where they have like new trainees, if you will. So the show does a good job at like explaining things, because since it's so realistic, there's ton of like extreme medical terms that you might have never heard of, right? But because there's like intern, you know, and it's a teaching hospital, they have like an show reason to explain everything, and it's a very like not holding back anything kind of show. I mean, it's super gory, you know. There's like anything from people, you know, with a gun wound, people who need like heart surgery, people with bugs in their ears, you know, like it's a lot of stuff. But it's not just about like medical condition. It's really like a show that showcases all the different roles in an emergency room, from, you know, the person like, you know, getting the, like directing everybody, the actual doctor, the nurse, the sub-nurse, the scanner guy, you know, the people taking care of patients in the waiting room. It really covers like all the base. So there's still some drama, as it's still like trying to showcase some of the healthcare worker like drama, if you will. But it's also a lot about, yeah, like the people coming in, the type of injury, and how the injuries are dealt with. It's really interesting. I mean, again, I've never really thought I would care about like a medical show, but man, is it good. And season 2 is happening right now, and there's 11 episodes out, so it's finishing in a couple of weeks. I very much recommend it. I used to be like really big into TV shows for most of the 2010s, but since 2020 and this channel, well, last channel, I've kind of fallen off. I didn't watch any new TV show in the last couple of years, but yeah, this one is really incredible, yeah. Very much recommended, yeah. Also, I don't know if you guys know a show called Falling Skies, but the main actor right here, what's his name? Noah Weil. He played the dad in Falling Skies. I don't know if anyone remember that show. It was like a post-apocalypse TV show by Steven Spielberg that kind of went to shit like 15 years ago, but he played the dad in that. He's a great actor. So yeah, this show is definitely like in the line of, you know, in the line of like the super realistic TV show. They're not documentaries, but they're, you know, almost like that in terms of like learning a lot. In the same vein as like Band of Brothers in the Pacific, covering like World War II, and Generation Kill, covering the Iraq War, basically. So yeah, totally recommended. I mean, for me, it's like an incredible show, and I really think more people need to watch it. Yeah, I haven't felt this into like a live-action TV show in a long time. Yeah, recommended. So I've been watching some of that this week. Otherwise, the other thing I've been watching this week and been obsessed with, I've shared them on Discord, but you know, I've been watching a ton of like gaming retrospective videos. You know, I've always been really into this kind of thing, gaming retrospective, and you know, there's a ton of like game genre and game series that I enjoy in concept, but I don't really enjoy playing. So like, you know, that's why I really enjoy this kind of like retrospective, where, you know, it's someone else bother to do the work of playing the game, and they do kind of a recap of everything that's great about the game, the mechanics, the story of how the game was made, and you know, the story of the game, you know. So there's this one, which was a Final Fantasy retrospective, good stuff. Then Sega Saturn, a console that I never touched on. A pretty interesting console, even though it was doomed. It came out around the time of the PS2 and, well, I think it's pretty obvious that it had no chance, right? It really didn't do well, yeah. And then later there was the Dreamcast, and that was the death of Sega. Then, retrospective of the PS2, it's not an exhaustive one because the PS2, I think to this day, is the console with the most game of all time. It had like 15,000 games or something, but it's still a good like retrospective of the console, and it's still my favorite console of all time. Then a video about the Fatal Frame game. You know, it's a series of like Japanese horror game where like you take picture of ghosts to kind of fight them. It's a weird franchise, and I tried one of the game once but never finished it. Not crazy about the gameplay, but yeah, this is a pretty good like 4 hours I think retrospective of every game. It's a weird series. Like the plot is almost the same thing in every game. It's about like some human sacrifice of a young girl that goes wrong, haunting, begging in some kind of location, and then you play as some girl who's like stuck in this like haunted location and has to survive with like taking picture and, you know, dealing with ghosts. It's, you know, definitely a very like mixed franchise, but very interesting nonetheless. And it's not something I would ever play. I don't think I really enjoy that type of gameplay, but in review video it's pretty damn interesting, yeah. Then I also shared this video about the great console war of like Sega versus Nintendo in the 90s and 80s. At the time where like they were both doing a lot of like, you know, smaller console, pretty interesting. And then this video is like Resident Evil clones. I had no idea, but like back in the 90s and 2000s, it kind of ended a little bit with the PS2, but there was an insane amount of Resident Evil clone in terms of like the gameplay style. You know, there's the great one like Dino Crisis and Parasite Eve, but there was so many that I had never heard of, and that are very weird but also kind of creative. So yeah, that was a pretty interesting video. And yeah, the last video I shared is this one of the older From Software game, before Demon's Soul, before Dark Souls. It's called Kuon, and it's a pretty original horror game from the PS2, with a pretty cool concept. You're like in a kind of haunted town, and the way you play is that you have to walk around with the character, and he has an ability to basically take in the view of the monsters and enemy. So the goal is to avoid monster and enemy. So like you walk a little bit, and then you try to spot an enemy and take control of their first-person view, and from that you try to map your route to avoid them. It's a pretty unique concept of an horror game. Something that once again I don't know if I would really enjoy playing, but yeah, it's unique. It's unique. I know that like From Software these days, you know, they've taken like, you know, they've really found their style with the Souls-like genre, you know. But I was looking at like videos on their old game from the 90s or even 2000s, and they had a lot more variety. And I guess a lot of the games weren't like very financially popular, you know what I mean? But they had a lot of variety and creativity, and Kuon is a great example, yeah. Yeah, maybe, you know, eventually they'll go back to some variety, I don't know. I don't really think so right now. I think they're still like in a Souls-like era. I think the director, I think Miyazaki is working on like an exclusive for the Switch too. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I just watched a lot of those videos this week. Well, watch them. I kind of have them in a second screen, you know, because most of them are like, you know, 4 hours retrospective, so like they're perfect for like second screen when I'm doing other stuff with the channel and all that. Yeah. Okay, well, I frankly don't think I have much more to talk about, you know. That is the gist of it. Yeah. I'm thinking. I was playing also a bit more of what I talked about last Sunday, Mountain Blade Bannerlord Shoku, the Japan Sengoku Jidai mod, but I basically stopped 2 days ago as I felt like I did enough. Started as like, you know, just a wanderer, built an army, worked as a mercenary under the Uesugi clan, Uesugi Kenshin, then eventually I joined the Uesugi clan, conquered some town, destroyed some enemy clan, And eventually, Uesugi was too old, so he passed the throne on to me, so I became the new like daimyo of the Uesugi clan. Then I conquered half of Japan, and then I got bored because once you reach that point in Mountain Blade, the game is too easy. You know, you have like too much money, too many troops, and all the other clans are like too small. I mean, I was basically in the middle of fighting Nobunaga, but you know, I guess kind of like Nobunaga, I kind of gave up on the dream of conquering Japan halfway through. Well, for Nobunaga it's because he got killed, but you know. So yeah, I basically start with Shokuro, but it's great. It's pretty great, yeah. Yeah. I'll get back to it one day. That's about it. Yeah, I think I've really exhausted my topics, so I will leave it at that. So yeah, once again, thank you everybody for 500 subs. Consider joining the membership. As always, I'll see you guys next stream or next Sunday. Have a good day, good night, good morning, or good week, and I'll see you guys next time. What's the guy? See you.